Hey guys, welcome to another update video. It has been a very long time since I've done one of these. That is usually kind of because I do most of my updates during my streams, because I think most people that watch my channel are at the streams, so I do it there. But today, I need to be... The problem with doing my updates in the stream is that my thoughts tend to be very scattered and all over the place. So I need this video to try and keep myself in line and keep things focused. So this week in particular, so we'll start with this week. There's not going to be any mercenaries in our stream this week. I'm taking time to relax and hang out with family and just chill out for the end of the year. However, if you haven't noticed already, there has been clips going up throughout the week. I've got one scheduled for nearly each day that I'm not going to be here. A few shorts here and there, so do go by and check them out. I've also got posts that are linking to some videos that I really like. It's also videos that have somehow like went under the radar that you can maybe check out. So they're going to be going up all the time. There's tons of stuff going to be going up. It's all mostly clips and just looking back in the year. The streams and merchandise and all that will return after the new year is over. Now, next year, we are coming to the end of a year, another year of doing this, and you guys might be wondering what's going to be happening next year. Honestly, just the same as usual. We have had to like roll back on a lot of stuff, and I'm uploading a lot less stuff because, I mean, just life. I don't have as much time as I used to. And with that being said, the only thing that might change next year, and I'm definitely thinking about changing at this point, I wasn't too sure, but I definitely think it will happen, is that there's going to be less shorts. They're not a lot less, but I think I'm not going to be... I usually upload them every second day. I think I'm going to just reduce that to so many times through the week. Not sure how much yet, but they are very time consuming. I love making them, and I feel like if I just do a little less and just sort of have more going in the cutting room floor, it should make things a lot easier going forward, because I don't really want to do any less streaming, and I don't really want to do any less of the PS2 videos, because I do barely any at this point now. But I think if I do a little less shorts, it should allow me to do some stuff on the side as well, like Phasmophobia, which I'm hoping to work on, but I've just not had a chance. So that's your like TLDR, what's happening, what's going on this week, what's going on next week. But as it being the end of the year, I did have a little final message I just kind of wanted to add in here. For everyone that's been here. So with it being the end of the year, just some stuff I need to get out. Some of this stuff is probably stuff I've mentioned before in streams or in the past, so people have probably heard it before, but this is mainly just for the new people here. So I have written notes for this to keep me on topic, because I have a tendency to wander when I'm chatting. So as of now, I'm going to be reading from my, not really a script, but like notes that keep me on point. So just so you know. So here we go. So maybe over a decade ago now, not really knowing what to do with my life, and honestly still not knowing now, I for some reason decided I wanted to be an internet person, YouTuber. It wasn't really necessarily a YouTuber, but I was someone who grew up with YouTubers, Let's Players, stuff like Machinima and like online websites. I was obviously super into gaming, but I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. There was a lot of ideas. I wanted to be a YouTuber. I wanted to have my own like YouTuber, or not necessarily YouTuber website, but like a media website all about games and stuff, and doing Machinimas and that, you know. Although in hindsight, this was a very horrible, naive idea, especially considering how anxious, shy, and frankly I was back then. Not that I'm not now, but I pushed on all the same because I didn't really know what to do myself at the time, and at the bottom line, it was really fun to do. Now, over the years, YouTube has changed a lot, and I've learned a lot more of what the industry is, and as the industry has grown, it's changed even now. And my want to make this like kind of like a career kind of thing is slowly faded. Except for one thing. One thing has never changed. It's fun. It's really fun. So nevertheless, I've kept going. I've kept doing it. And not only that, but as someone who is very shy and secluded, I'm very afraid of ridicule and for just being myself, due to my own personal experiences, but more just kind of my personality. Having this little space I've got allowed me to just be myself, especially when I started out, when I had a very small audience of about 30 to 50 subscribers for a very long time. I felt a little bit more able to just be myself and let my personality loose without worrying too much, because there really wasn't many people here originally. This could have just continued and it would have been totally fine with me as it was, sitting at that little subscriber count, just letting my personality out a bit and relaxing and enjoying playing some games. But then something changed. People started watching. People started sticking around. This really challenged me on my thoughts about myself and how I sort of seclude myself and keep myself to myself, I suppose. And it was subtle, but as time went on, I noticed little things just in my normal life. I would initiate small talk more often. I was a lot more confident around people and would speak my mind a lot more often in work scenarios. Very simply, I was just not as afraid of just being me. Now, if I'm being honest, the future for this channel is very uncertain. Life is quite hard, and it's not something I can prioritize as much as I'd like to. But even if I can, YouTube and the internet itself is a scary place. There's so many things that can go wrong and happen to a channel. And the one thing I know for sure, that if a YouTube channel with hundreds of thousands of subscribers has trouble getting help from YouTube when the worst happens, if anything happens to me, I'm just screwed. Like, just gone. I could get Thanos out of existence at any moment, and I'm well aware of that. And even then, YouTube over the years is it's just such a changing platform, and it changes all the time. Like, we've had an adpocalypse. For all we know, we could have a new form of that just wipes small channels like mine completely out of existence. We don't know what's going to happen, basically. Anything could happen. But right now, with the little community I have here, I feel like you guys have given me something more than I ever thought I could have gotten out of this weird little venture of mine. Confidence in myself, comfort as myself. For the first time in my life, I can look back at something I've created, and I just think, this is awesome, this is so fun, I love this, I'm really proud of what I've done here, which I can't really say for much, if anything, I've done. So I cannot thank you guys enough, even if it's just something you put on the background and you're not really too invested in. It's meant the world to just some dumbass dude from Scotland who honestly has no clue what he's doing. So thank you. Whatever happens going forward, I hope nothing for the best for all who have enjoyed their time here. And if the universe allows it, I can't wait to do this for another year, because that is my intention. That's me off the scripted part. I may have sounded a bit jilted and funny, because after reading through all that, God, I'm horrible at reading from scripts, and I messed up a lot, so I'm going to have to cut this up so it's smooth. I actually would have been better maybe just ranting, I don't know, but here's me back in normal mode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been a blast of a year, and I can't wait to do this for another year. I will see you guys in 2025. Have a good year, and yeah. Oh, I know how to say goodbye, hold on. You're welcome.